Right now, look at the proposals up for debate in renaming a local middle school.
2 more chances to meet the next UW chancellor. We're helping you learn more about the candidates.
And we are tracking some rain across parts of the Midwest this morning. We're breaking down how that impacts you.
Good Thursday morning. Welcome to News Right Now this morning on this May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. I'm Josh Brighter.
And I'm Leah Lynchide. Happy Thursday, almost Friday. Chris Stanford has the week off. To our top story this morning, a total of 42 name proposals are up for debate for Madison School District Committee. This is they consider renaming Thomas Jefferson Middle School.
The push to rename the school came after a February school board meeting when the principal asked the district to start this process. Beginning next year, the neighboring high school will become Belle Phillips Memorial High School. Among the proposals, wildlife advocate Steve Irwin, poet Maya Angelou, and former Wisconsin governor and Earth Day founder Gaylord Nelson. The committee is set to hold its first meeting next Tuesday night at 5. There are many other names proposed for Jefferson Middle School. You can find the rest of them on the Channel 3000 mobile app. Download it for free today in your app store.
Continuing coverage this morning for a third night in a row, one of the 5 UW Chancellor finalists is in Madison for a public conversation at the university. Last night, Ann Cudd, the provost and senior vice chancellor at the University of Pittsburgh, took the stage.
The purpose of higher education in America is to educate and inspire people so that they can create, innovate, and participate in our democracy and in democratic governance, and also to create knowledge to benefit the world.
The remaining 2 finalists, Marie-Lynn Miranda and John Carl Schultz, will speak tonight and tomorrow. For a closer look at all 5 candidates, you can check out our breakdown over on channel3000.com.
Looking ahead this morning, Governor Evers appointing 3 people to the UW System Board of Regents. Dana Wachs, Jennifer Staten, and Angela Adams will replace 3 former regents whose terms ended on Sunday. Their futures could hinge on the next gubernatorial election, though. The Republican-led Senate has not confirmed several of Evers' picks to serve on the board, meaning their appointments could be withdrawn if he does not win re-election.
The annual Madison Police Department's awards ceremony returning in person this year at Monona Terrace last night. A department spokesperson says this is the time it gets to honor officer and community members for their acts of bravery and heroism.
And to the folks that are receiving awards tonight, thank you. From the bottom of my heart and on behalf of our entire community, thank you for everything that you've done for Madison. And let me extend that to the entire MPD family.
There were several promotions announced overnight, as well as community and internal department awards. That includes the Medal of Valor. That's the highest award presented by the Madison Police Department.
Coming up on 6:03 right now, let's get to Chris Reeson, your certified most accurate forecast. Starting the day off dry, that rain moving in later, Chris.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you're headed out the door this morning, your road conditions are going to be completely dry. This is the belt line just west of the Yahara River, and things are just moving along smoothly. I expect things to be smooth pretty much all day. So I've given you the green light. Even into the evening commute, I'm going to give you the green light. If we see any showers, my expectation is that most of that happens after the evening commute is all wrapped up. But the cloud cover does continue to stream in this morning. No true need for the sunglasses as you head out the door. You can always grab them, but you don't truly need them. An umbrella is going to be possible later on into the evening and nighttime hours. You may want a jacket early, but just like yesterday, today's going to be mild, my friends. We're really going to feel good. 39 right now, already warmer than where we were at this time yesterday as well. Some 40s back towards the south and west. That's where we had cloud cover overnight. 30s farther north and east. That's where skies were clear overnight. I mean, Watoma's at 31. It's 47 in Prairie du Chien. That's the temperature spread that we see across the viewing area. But Doppler track is quiet across southern Wisconsin, at least right now. I'm going to zoom it out, and guess what you see? It's the chances for the showers out there. Most of the shower activity is to our south, and I will tell you, there are some strong thunderstorms happening throughout parts of the south, which ultimately robbed some of the moisture from making it this far north. So it's not looking as rainy, and it also helped to delay our rain chances just a bit, but we're still going to see at least a little rain. I'm tracking that over parts of Iowa, southwest Minnesota, and Nebraska right now. That's what's going to bring our rain chance later tonight into parts of tomorrow. But it's not super impressive. We're talking trace amounts to a tenth maybe a quarter inch of rain the farther south you are. Temperatures by 7 o'clock will still be into the upper 50s. Here's future track, so you see that rain moving through. This is 3 o'clock, and I believe future track is very much overdone with how much rain you see. I'm expecting some spotty showers, with the best chance of those spotty showers being from about I-94 and south throughout the afternoon. Maybe some additional showers overnight towards tomorrow morning, but outside of that, we generally are going to be drier, and that leads us into your Mother's Day weekend. Saturday, sunshine and 65. 64 for Mother's Day. You'll see some cloud cover, a chance for some showers at night, and then we start to move towards your Monday. 80 degrees, windy, and that's a strong wind out of the south. If you are someone who suffers allergies, when the winds are out of the south and all that pollen gets blown north, be prepared for Monday. But it's going to be warm, 80, 84 Tuesday and Wednesday, more 80s all the way through next week.
I'm proud of myself. I actually started taking my allergy medications ahead of this. Usually I'm always waiting until it starts.
Yeah, you're a sneezer.
So I'm ahead of the game this year.
Good job, Josh.
All right. Chris Reese, thank you. 6:05 right now. One person is dead this morning, 2 others injured after a 2-vehicle crash in rural Rock County. Dispatchers say that crash happened shortly after 12:30 yesterday afternoon on Highway 213 near County Road B. 213 was closed down from County Road A to Highway 11 for just over 2 hours as crews worked to clear that scene. The highway has since reopened.
Madison police say the driver involved in a crash that killed 1 person last week has been arrested. The 57-year-old man crashed into a tree on Whitney Way near Endeavor Lane just after 2 a.m. last Thursday. His passenger, an 84-year-old woman, was seriously injured and later died. The man faces charges of a homicide by intoxicated use of a vehicle, 8th offense OWI, and operating while suspended, causing death. He's currently being held in the Dane County Jail.
For the second time in as many weeks, another judge in Dane County has ordered that records related to the Republican-ordered investigation into the 2020 election not be deleted. Republican Assembly Speaker Robin Vos hired former Wisconsin Supreme Court Justice Michael Gableman to lead that investigation. Last month, Vos extended Gableman's contract beyond its April 30th end date.
Happening today, the TSA is looking for more workers. It's hosting a hiring event both today and tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Sheraton Madison Hotel. Both full-time and part-time jobs are available. Applicants can also complete multiple steps of the hiring process if they attend the event.
Well, new this morning, Visit Milwaukee is announcing a cheese curd pass to allow you to visit the best cheese curd in the city. The free digital pass redeems deals for curds at 18 different restaurants around Milwaukee. There are also prizes if you sign up by June 1st. You'll get a chance to win the free cheese curds for a year. You can see they made the announcement yesterday during May the 4th Be With You, the Star Wars theme. Visit Milwaukee also says if you check into each place before the end of the year, you're entered in for a chance at a cheese curd prize pack. Sign me up. You can also sign up for the Visit Milwaukee website, and the pass will be instantly delivered to your email.
Bring this to Madison, huh?
That sounds amazing.
Cheesy.
I think it's so cool. I mean, everywhere you go, is there such a thing as a bad cheese curd?
No, there absolutely isn't.
They're all unique in their own way, too, especially here across the 608. Like, I've had so many good ones.
Craftsman table, the old-fashioned, obviously a classic.
Yes.
Yeah, we could talk for hours about
all
our
over
favorite
the place.
cheese curds. 6:08 now. Coming up, meet the Call for Action volunteer who specializes in solving your health insurance problems.
Also ahead, a look at those being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
My dad risked everything to start a little construction company. He was the welder, and my mom drove the dump truck. Nothing fancy about that, but it was theirs. I'm Tim Michaels, and I'm proud to follow in his footsteps, growing the business from a few hundred employees to today, over 8,000. I'm not a politician. I'm a businessman who knows how to get things done, create jobs, and how to lead. And that's exactly what I'll do as governor.
Tim Michaels for governor.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Who am I? Wow, is that really me?
Are you tired of looking tired? Has your everyday bag become the bags you have under your eyes? Are you constantly spending money on products that promise but don't live up to the hype? Stop the madness. Stop throwing your money away and start looking and feeling your best with Plexiderm.
So I've had under eye bags for a very, very long time, since I was probably in my teens, and it sucks a lot. I I've spent so much money on tons of eye creams, eye gels. Finally, I tried something called Plexiderm, and I'm not joking, it works.
Plexiderm isn't just for under eye bags. It will also instantly reduce the appearance of fine lines, crow's feet, wrinkles, and even the 11 lines between your eyes. The way to use Plexiderm is make sure you have a clean, dry face and apply a small amount because it's so concentrated. Wait for just a few minutes, then your bags and wrinkles will visibly disappear.
I can't even believe that this worked. I was a little skeptical, I am not going to lie, because I saw people online with it and I'm like, yeah, right, that can't possibly work. I'm telling you, it really works.
My problem areas just make me look a heck of a lot older than I feel. I feel good about the product, feel younger, and I really see the difference when I don't use it.
I'm turning 61, and after 15 minutes of applying this, there's no 11, and I look natural. It's not too tight, and it's great. I like it.
Stop throwing your money away on creams, lotions, and potions that don't work. See the Plexiderm difference for yourself this Mother's Day with our $14.95 trial offer. Send your under-eye bags packing after just one application. Try it today at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
We got to see this selection for ourselves.
Tile, wood, stone, laminate, and vinyl?
This hardwood is beautiful.
This vinyl is durable.
And this tile? So affordable.
But when it comes to everything our family needs, this one is perfect.
Now this store is the real deal.
At Floor & Decor, there's plenty of room to explore. Because with everyday low pricing on quality in-stock products and on-trend styles, you can really bring your living room to life. Discover Floor & Decor today.
You're watching Madison's fastest growing newscast. News 3 Now this morning.
We are back at 6:11 on a Thursday morning, and it's time to see what's happening in the 608. We're talking about a new nonprofit in the Dane County area. It's called the Kindness Bank, and here to talk more about it is Julianne Gullickson, the executive director and co-founder. Good morning. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for, inviting me.
You're welcome. So tell us a little bit about the Kindness Bank. Of course, we're all about kindness. What is your goal here in Dane County?
Well, the mission is actually to have Kindness Bank be invested in improving community health and well-being through the impact of kindness.
Talk a little bit about where the idea came from and why you're spearheading this effort right now.
Well, I actually retired after 30 years of corporate healthcare leadership in operations management for Walgreens 5 years ago, and I decided at that point when I retired that I wanted to do something more philanthropic or humanitarian. And so I transitioned my years of customer service and community outreach, and I wanted to do it in more of a full-time capacity.
So with the Kindness Bank, what are some of your goals here in the community, and how are you going to work at some of those efforts?
So I wanted to create an environment that we not only behind the scenes did strategic planning, we actually decided to do community events that would help bring the voice of the community to us to help us better serve them and those that, to benefit the community and what they need. And so that's where we created this first event.
Yeah, so you have that first event coming up this weekend. It's going to be happening at Liliana's in Fitchburg on Saturday. And it also takes a lot of partnerships to be able to pull off efforts like this.
Yeah, I've been really lucky because of the pandemic. I've been able to spend the time and do many Zoom interviews to be able to network with people. But I've been very fortunate to meet some integral people that are helping me in this grassroots effort.
So how can people help out right now? What kind of folks are you looking for?
Actually, at this point, because, COVID is now kind of lifting and we can do, the importance of having connections and connectivity, I am looking for everything from board members to volunteers to people that want to work on the community outreach based on these events that we're doing that'll help us identify what the community is actually looking for help with.
So if people are interested in helping, how can they reach out to you right now?
Well, right now, with the event, they can go to Eventbrite at Eventbrite Madison and then do Dane County Kind is the new meetup group that I came up with, and that actually helps kind of coalesce all of this. So they can do that for Eventbrite and get tickets for the event on Saturday, or they can actually join our Meetup Madison group called Dane County Kind. And then the third thing that they can do is they can go to the website that'll be listed here on the news, and then they can go there and fill out a form called Connect with Us, and then that'll help us touch base with them about where they'd like to help our organization.
Wonderful, Julianne. Let's throw that information up on the screen right now. There it is, the Impact of Kindness event. The first one happening this Saturday, May 7th, 1 to 3 o'clock. That's happening at Liliana's in Fitchburg, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that event coming up around 6:45. So, Julianne, you're going to stick around for us.
Oh, yeah, definitely will, and I'm happy to be here.
Yes, thank you so much for coming in. If you'd like to learn more, you can also go to channel3000.com. Remember to let me know what inspires you in the 608. You can reach out either on social media or email for a chance to be featured.
All right, 6:15 now. All week long, we're pulling back the curtain to introduce you to the faces behind the phones of our Call for Action team. They're donating their free time to hear your consumer complaint and then work on behalf of you to get it solved and getting thousands of dollars back in your pocket in the meantime. So far this year, our local team has returned more than $350,000 to viewers. That makes us the most successful CFA team in the country, according to the Maine DC office. And it's because of folks like Judy. Take a listen to how she got her start in public service.
In the 1960s, who were racial and social justice advocates, unlike most of our friends' parents, and talked about and did things about racial justice in our neighborhood and our church. And so that really strongly influenced the direction of my life.
As a child, Judy knew she wanted to give back to her community. She has a bachelor's degree in nursing and a master's in counseling. She's our resident public health expert here on the team. So if your call for action has to do with the hospital not getting back to you or an insurance company overcharging you, she might be your gal. Each volunteer we have specializes in a certain realm that helps them answer your call for action. They're all here to help you out, so let them. Our call for action volunteers are here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You can give them a call at 608-270-2833. You can also call for action anytime online. Just submit a claim at channel3000.com/call-for-action.
A new urban triage program is planting seeds for positive change. The organization hopes its newest endeavor will grow a new and engaged community of future farmers. Tamia Folks reports.
Urban Triage's Healthy Black Agriculture program is establishing its roots at the Farley Center for Peace, Justice, and Sustainability. Starting next week, the program will welcome 40 black families from across the Madison area to explore the world of agriculture.
It's to provide those families with really good produce, for one thing, and teach them how to do it so that they can bring it back home.
According to a recent USDA report, there are just 73 black farmers in Wisconsin. The program's agricultural lead, Ruth Anna, says the overarching goal of the program is to help black community members learn about farming and gardening for the future.
I'm really excited about just kids having the opportunity to be outside in the garden and have those experiences when they're young. I'm hoping their parents will have those same kind of experiences too.
Each session of the program will focus on different elements of the industry and food accessibility.
It's so important for us to understand where our food comes from and also who the people growing our food are.
Through educational sessions, the group will also address entrepreneurship, family bonding, and trauma recovery. In Verona, Tamia Folks, News 3 Now.
That program will run through the summer and wrap up in August. Applications will be accepted until May 11th.
All right, 6:18 now. Chris Reese is here with your first warn weather, your certified most accurate. Chris.
Hey, a lot of clouds going to be moving into the picture ahead of a couple of systems that are going to be moving by. Not all of them impact us directly. A lot misses to the south. We'll see some chances for some spotty showers, but generally it's getting ready to get cloudy. We're seeing that take place right now as you begin to look outside. The gray skies will continue to move in. Our temperature's at 39. We'll warm things up, though, as we go throughout today. I'm expecting those highs not as warm as yesterday, but still similar. We'll see a lot of our temperatures into the upper 50s, close to 60. The bulk of the rain stays to our south today, but we'll see some additional showers developing, especially along that state line as our system starts to move in from the west going into the afternoon. So that being said, the farther north you are, the more likely you are to stay dry. Places like Westfield, places like Baraboo, Portage, you're staying dry for most of today. But as you work your way down towards Beloit, Janesville, Edgerton, Milton, you have a better shot at seeing those showers later on today as well. And then, of course, we could see some isolated showers throughout parts of your Friday, but even then, the farther south you are, the better your chance is at seeing those showers overall. Still looking at above normal temperatures, though, as we really begin to focus into the middle of the month. The probability of above normal temperatures is quite strong. Even all the way from May 12th to 18th, we're looking at a decent probability of our temperatures being warmer than normal anywhere east of the Rockies, and that includes us right here in Wisconsin. Your normal high, 64 this time of the year. I'm tracking highs 20 degrees warmer than normal, 84. Monday and Tuesday, or Tuesday and Wednesday rather. Additional 80s as we start to move towards Thursday and Friday. They'll come with some chances to see some showers and thunderstorms into the mix as well. We look at traffic for you this morning, and I am not seeing any issues. All of our roadways moving along smoothly in Dane County, Rock County. Everything is moving smoothly for you as well. Let's keep it that way this morning across southern Wisconsin.
That's the way we like to see it every morning, right?
Yes, it is.
All right, Chris, thank you. Well, time right now is 6:20, and still ahead for us, the updates to an historic Palace Theater on Broadway.
And ahead in our next half hour, the record rate hike to combat inflation, what that means for your credit card bill, car loan, and mortgage payment.
Call for action only on News 3 Now.
It's the Portage Furniture Store's Customer Appreciation Sale on now, with a huge in-stock inventory of top brands for every room in your home, including all new custom sofas and always free delivery. The Portage Furniture Store's Customer Appreciation Sale going on now.
Over these past months, we've all experienced changes and a great deal of reflection. But here's a change you can truly be excited about. Sono Bello, America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist, permanently removes the fat from your stomach, hips and thighs, and back.
I walked past mirrors. I didn't want to see any of that. I can't even tell you how excited I am about Sono Bello and what they've done for me.
I'm just living my best life now because I'm being the best that I can be.
Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently. Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation. Plus, get $250 off instantly. You deserve to do something for you. Call 1-888-512-1753 or go to sonobello.com now.
We're not just massage envy. We're also facials that get your skin glowing envy. We're talking, dang girl, you look good kind of envy.
All right, tell me your secret and lunch is on me.
How does she do it envy?
So what's going on with this?
That's because a regular massage envy facial routine is an amazing way to look and feel better. For that, I still got it going on kind of a feeling.
Must be good genes.
This Mother's Day, buy one 60-minute facial session and get a second session free. Massage Envy Facials, where better begins.
Some numbers are thrilling. Some impressive. Some just right. After an accident, there's one critical number. The number that helps you get your life back by factoring in your needs for today and tomorrow. That's where Habish and Rotier's numbers really add up. With over 90 years of client successes and 13 offices to help you wherever you are. No other personal injury law firm is better suited to get the amount that's right for you.
Even liberal fact-checkers say Democrats have repeatedly lied about me. Now they distorted my record on the tax relief I got for more than 90% of American businesses. The truth is, because of my efforts, small businesses like these on Main Street were able to stay competitive with the big guys. I held firm so that all businesses got tax cuts, allowing them to grow and create good-paying jobs. I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
It's the Portage Furniture Store's Customer Appreciation Sale on now. With a huge in-stock inventory of top brands for every room in your home, including all new Serta mattresses and always free delivery. The Portage Furniture Store's Customer Appreciation Sale going on now.
Welcome back. We always ask you to share your morning with us. Take a peek at Paula's morning. She is preparing to decorate her front yard with all of these stunning florals.
It's nice to see a little bit of spring, even though it's inside, right?
Aren't we going to be so jealous of her front yard?
You know, I love some flowers, although I have a hard time keeping anything alive.
Yeah.
Like, I've just never been good with plants, flowers, any of that stuff. They're so beautiful, but they do take a little work. They take a little love.
You know, I went through a plant phase. I think we have. I did. And Zach would get so frustrated. He'd be like, oh, gosh, she's going to come home with a new plant every single day.
I remember this phase.
Yes, you do remember
We'd be like out like at Hilldale and be like, I need to run into the plant store quick. And we're just going to look. And then it was like we're walking out to the car and it's like a whole heaping load of plants.
Now, how's this compared to the window phase?
The window phase is officially shut down.
Oh, really?
Well, Zach won't let me buy anymore, which is understandable because we have 35 or 37 in our basement. And at our wedding, every single speech was about my windows. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize I'd created such a reputation.
Oh my gosh. Well, whether it's flowers, windows, we love you.
Oh, thank you.
Spilling coffee.
Flowers, windows, snacks, and coffee.
Paula, we love you. Thank you for sharing this photo. We got a little off the rails this morning, but we are excited for your front yard. Okay, 6:25 now. A more than 100-year-old Broadway institution is now on a whole nother level.
Check this out. A massive renovation project in Manhattan defied gravity, raising the historic Palace Theater on Broadway some 30 feet over the course of 4 months. It took 34 hydraulic lifting posts to push the 14 million-pound theater box upward to the 3rd floor of the building. This is freeing up about 100,000 feet of retail space at street level. That palace opened in 1913 and is one of Broadway's oldest theaters.
This is so incredible.
That is no easy project right there. Obviously, it took some time. Can you imagine the planning, the months probably took you to pull that off?
Engineers make the big bucks for a reason, boys.
Yes, they do.
All right, turning to weather now this morning. We're starting off dry. We had a nice little sunshine to start off with.
Yeah, a little bit of sunshine, but it is getting cloudier out there. So your bus stop forecasts were generally dry, but clouds will be on the increase. Temperatures top out close to 60 this afternoon.
6:26, folks. You're watching News 3 Now this morning. We thank you for that, and we'll be right back.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
It's BOGO Thursdays at Hy-Vee. This Thursday, buy 2, get 2 free on 8 or 12 packs of Pepsi products. And buy 1 standard sushi roll, get 1 free while supplies last. Scan the QR code or check out HyVeeDeals.com for more deals.
I've got moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. Now, there's Sky Rizzy.
Things are getting clearer. I feel free to bare my skin. Yeah, that's all me. Nothing and me go hand in hand. Nothing on my skin. That's my new plan. Nothing is everything.
Achieve clearer skin with Sky Rizzy. 3 out of 4 people achieve 90% clearer skin at 4 months. Of those, nearly 9 out of 10 sustained it through 1 year. And Sky Rizzy is 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
I see nothing in a different way. It's my moment, so I just gotta say, nothing is everything.
Skyrizi may increase your risk of infections and lower your ability to fight them. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, such as fevers, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or coughs, or if you plan to or recently received a vaccine.
Nothing is everything.
Talk to your dermatologist about Skyrizi. Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
At Weedman Lawn Care, we believe that a lush, beautiful lawn should be enjoyed by the whole family. That's why we offer a kid and pet-friendly program to create a healthier, greener, weed-free lawn that your whole family can enjoy. Our program includes effective applications of targeted weed control and slow-release golf course quality fertilizer to achieve real results. Call or click today for your free quote, or sign up now and see the Weedman difference. Doesn't your family deserve a Weedman lawn?
There are moments in life, special moments, Moments to share. Moments to celebrate. Share the love. Celebrate the moment.
Diamond Select, downtown Stoughton.
Things in life are free.
Just wait until he hears about free installation from Feldco.
Free installation? Are you kidding me? Yeah!
Free installation on windows, siding, doors, and roofing. Plus no interest for 1 year. That's something to get excited about.
Free installation ends soon. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
Earn a 30-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver when you spend $60. Get one 30-cent fuel saver this Friday and Saturday. Scan the QR code or check out HyVeeDeals.com for more deals.
Right now, new measures to stop inflation with a record rate hike, the price changes you'll see.
And remembering our veterans. We'll take you to a Veterans Memorial Project coming together in Wisconsin.
Keep an eye on the radar this morning as we track a chance for some additional showers. We're going to break that down coming up.
Good morning and welcome to News 3 Now this morning on a Thursday morning, May 5th. I'm Josh Breyer.
And I'm Leah Lynchine. Chris Stanford is off this week. We start this morning with the latest on the leaked draft opinion out of the Supreme Court.
If Roe v. Wade is overturned, all abortions will become illegal in Wisconsin while most procedures will remain legal in Illinois. According to data from the Illinois Department of Public Health, it's already an option that hundreds of people take advantage of every year. From 2016 to 2020, an average of 520 Wisconsinites went to Illinois to get an abortion. If Roe is overturned, health officials expect that number to climb, and they're making changes to keep up. With a limited number of clinics in Wisconsin and legal waiting periods, Midwest Access Coalition has already been providing abortion seekers support out of state. MAC officials now worry they may have to turn people away because of funding.
It's funding that enables someone to stay at a hotel for multiple nights, to cover the gas funding to get to their appointment, to cover bus, train, plane tickets, child care funding.
Officials with Planned Parenthood Wisconsin tells News 3 Now they don't have plans to open a facility of their own near the Illinois border, but they say they would support the Illinois chapter opening a new facility in that area.
New video overnight shows fencing being put up around the Supreme Court. This is Justice Alito cancels an upcoming event as demonstrations continue in D.C. and across the country. Now Democrats across the street at the Capitol are throwing around the idea of getting rid of the filibuster in an effort to codify Roe v. Wade. The filibuster can be a powerful tool, giving the minority party the ability to block legislation. UW-Madison political science professor David Cannon says if Democrats are ever going to pull the trigger, now may be the time to do it.
Well, I think they absolutely would be willing, I think, to suspend the filibuster for the pro-choice piece of legislation. And so if Collins and Murkowski would go along, that's the big question, though.
The trick will be to get to 50 votes, which is the number they need to eliminate the filibuster. They don't have enough among Democrats so far, but a couple of moderate Republicans could cross over on the issue of abortion. Now, as we continue to learn more about this draft opinion and what it means for the future of the country, be sure to stay with News 3 Now and Channel3000.com for all the latest and local developments.
4 5,000-ton oil tanks caught fire in Ukraine after a Russian shelling attack. This footage shows the fire that killed one person and wounded at least 2 others. Getting a full picture of the unfolding battle in the east has been difficult because airstrikes and artillery barrages have made it extremely dangerous for reporters to move around.
Happening today in Dane County, a plea hearing for a 20-year-old man accused of leaving a handgun within reach of a 4-year-old who shot himself. The little boy did survive. It happened in March of 2020. The mother of the boy said the defendant told her to lie to police to say someone outside the house came in and shot the child. He left the scene before police arrived, later running from officers. He's now facing charges of bail jumping, leaving a firearm near a child, and resisting an officer.
Happening today, one of the corpse flowers at the Olbrich Gardens is officially in bloom. We've been talking talking about this all week and the moment has come. These are images shared on the Cardin's social media pages overnight. The bloom will likely only last 30 or 24 to 36 hours before collapsing. The Bowles Conservatory will be open for special extended hours today from 9 until 7, so as many folks can check it out.
6:33 now. Chris Reese here with your certified most accurate forecast. A look at radar to start the morning, Chris.
Tracking some rain showers, trying to move into the picture anyway. We do not get soggy, but we do track at least a chance to see some showers in the forecast. The bulk of that moisture to our south, some strong thunderstorms down south as well, and that's ultimately going to inhibit a lot of that moisture from making it this far north. But nonetheless, what you're seeing down south stays to our south. What you see just to our west, this is where a better chance for some showers is going to come into the picture, but it's been delayed. Yesterday, I was expecting rain showers around lunchtime. That's not the case today. The earliest rain showers are going to be towards the tail end of your evening commute, if not holding off until overnight altogether. Doppler track quiet for us at the moment. Temperatures are split across the state. Mid and low 30s to the north and east, mid and upper 40s to the south and west. That's where that cloud cover streamed in just a little bit faster. Clearing skies allowed the temperatures to drop to the north and east, but it is cloudy now. 39 is the official temperature at the airport with winds out of the east at 3. If you plan out your day, we'll warm things up about additional 20 degrees towards 59 later on this afternoon. 7 o'clock, I have raindrops coming in. That's when the first true signs of some showers really may begin to pop up, and that's mainly going to be for our friends farther to the south as well. Lunchtime, we're dry and cloudy, temperatures in the mid-50s, upper 50s for your evening commute. Once again, I do believe this is overdone, but it paints the picture of along and south of I-94. This is where you start to see some showers this evening, but I'm not expecting any true steady rain. It's all light spotty showers, even all the way through Friday as well. So if anything, it's just mainly cloudy, a little bit dreary, but we'll start to see some improvement. Saturday is going to be great. A little bit more cloud cover for your Mother's Day, but still mainly dry. I'm expecting temperatures to be in the mid-60s both Saturday and Sunday before 80s begin to show up by Monday. I mean, Mother Nature is going to flip a switch. It makes me think of that song that's out right now. It's like, I just flipped a switch. That's what Mother Nature is going to do as we start to move towards next week, from mid-60s to mid-80s being a possibility.
Okay, Chris Reese, we like the sounds of that.
Yeah, a little bit of humidity too.
Thank you very much. 6:35 now, continuing coverage. The cost of borrowing money is going up at the fastest pace in recent history. The Federal Reserve raising interest rates by 0.5 percentage point this week. It's the largest rate increase since 2000, when the U.S. was in the middle of the dot-com boom. It's just the second rate increase since 2018. The goal here, to cool inflation, but not the job market.
Inflation is much too high, and we understand the hardship it is causing, and we're moving expeditiously to bring it back down.
The Fed expects to raise interest rates several more times this year, which means the price of new loans will also keep going up.
So what does that mean for changing the price of things for you at home? Well, if you are paying the minimum monthly payment on credit cards with a $10,000 balance, your monthly bill is up $4. The increase of the national average on a new car loan will add $9 to the monthly payment. And finally, if you're looking to take out a new mortgage, the median increase of a monthly payment will be $550.
The former vice president of marketing and public relations at Mercy Health in Janesville will spend the next 3.5 years in federal prison for wire fraud and tax evasion. Barbara Bortner was sentenced yesterday by a U.S. district judge for stealing more than $3 million over 5 years. Her partner in crime, Brian Weckerly, will be sentenced later this month.
La Crosse's Vietnam War Veterans Memorial Project is coming together this morning as they begin assembling pieces at Veterans Freedom Park.
These guys sacrificed their lives, and their families have paid the price. And it's kind of a good thing for both the families and the veterans to have a memorial here.
The American Legion Riders escorted pieces of the memorial wall, which includes the names of Wisconsin troops killed in action. Groundbreaking for the project began last May. A dedication is expected later this month. 6:37 on a Thursday morning. Live look outside. Traffic moving along just fine. Dry so far today, but we are timing out some rain in your certified most accurate forecast.
And a uniquely Wisconsin tradition coming to a school near you.
We're getting a rare inside look into the latest and most powerful technology that Customs and Border Protection is using to detect drugs smuggled along the border in the hopes that it helps curb the fentanyl crisis. That's coming up on CBS Mornings.
The lowest prices of the season sale is happening now at Ashley. Save up to $1,100 on Serta Perfect Sleeper. Save up to $500 on a Purple mattress. Get $300 in free furniture on Tempur-Pedic, plus special financing and guaranteed 5-day delivery on in-stock items. Only at Ashley.
This is how we do it.
At Pick and Save, we believe it takes the right team to bring you fresh produce. That's why we partner with farmers who grow only the best. And that level of teamwork means better, fresher options time and time again. Because working together is truly what it takes to be fresh for everyone. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
We're not just massage envy. We're also facials that get your skin glowing envy. We're talking, dang girl, you look good kind of envy.
All right, tell me your secret and lunch is on me.
How does she do it envy?
So what's going on with this?
That's because a regular massage envy facial routine is an amazing way to look and feel better. For that, I still got it going on kind of a feeling.
Must be good genes.
This Mother's Day, buy one 60-minute facial session and get a second session free. Massage Envy Facials, where better begins.
Incoming!
You don't have to love laundry to love Arm & Hammer Plus OxyClean. It removes microscopic stains and dirt for a deep, hygienic clean.
Culver's couldn't have started anywhere but in Sauk City, Wisconsin. Still today, we are a family restaurant. Here, nearby farms grow the food we eat, smiles are contagious, and everyone is someone's neighbor. It's a place where our love of fresh food is as strong as our love for each other. It's a feeling of welcome you'll notice the moment you stop by. Because where we come from has made us who we are, and for that, we couldn't be more proud. Welcome to Delicious.
Sounds better together, doesn't it? Make it even more special with the hazelnut and cocoa taste of Nutella. Nutella, wake up to wow.
The lowest prices of the season sale is happening now at Ashley. Up to 64% off hot new looks. Plus get an additional 10% off at checkout. Doorbuster savings throughout the store. And pay no interest for 36 months. Only at Ashley.
News 3 Now is taking action to keep you on top of the latest breaking news.
Taking action whenever news breaks with a team committed to following developing stories so you'll know all the facts.
Taking action for South Central Wisconsin. News 3 Now.
Want to know right now what the weather will be like tomorrow? Download the First Warn Weather app and get my 48-hour forecast to help you plan your day.
The First Warn Weather app. Get it now. Powered by News 3 Now. You're watching Madison's fastest growing newscast. News 3 Now this morning.
We're back at 6:41 as it's time to slow things down and see what's happening in the 608 this morning. We're talking about a new nonprofit in the Dane County area. It's called the Kindness Bank, and here to talk more about it is Julianne Gullickson, the executive director and co-founder. Thank you so much for being here.
Yes, thank you so much for inviting me.
So remind folks a little bit about the mission and really why you started this nonprofit.
Sure. I wanted to create a nonprofit that I didn't see through my research that I had done in nonprofits, going from corporate leadership and healthcare in the Madison, Dane County area, and wanting to transition it to doing something that was more humanitarian and philanthropic. And what I wanted to do is create an organization where now the mission is being invested in improving community health and well-being through the impact of kindness.
So that's really going to take connecting with a lot of folks here in the community, which is really what you're excited about.
Yes, very much so. From anybody from just the homeless all the way up to corporate. I wanted to create an organization where wherever you were, be it small business, other nonprofits, corporations, and the underserved and individuals, to be able to come together in a collective hub, to be able to work well together and be mutually beneficial, non-competitive, inclusive, and diverse.
So you're also really excited to have some area partners, because that's what it's going to take you to pull something like this off.
Yes, I mean, it's an extension of trying to get outreach to the community, and it's great because I have partners like Paulo Delgado of Dane County, the Dane County Neighbors, and he has a Facebook group of 20,000 individuals, so it really helps with my outreach, but it really goes back to the core beliefs and the basic, trying to meet the benefits of the needs of the community.
So you guys are going to be holding events as part of this. Your first one coming up this weekend. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so that's going to be about just getting insight, input, talking and being relatable to the community from, like I said, with the research I did and going from the theory side, I wanted to make sure that what was being addressed in partnerships and interaction and outreach was actually based on what was truly needed, and we needed the voice of the community.
All right, let's throw the information on the screen for this weekend's first event. It is happening Liliana's in Fitchburg, so Chef Dave is a proud partner of this.
Yes, yes. So he's not only, you know, helping be somebody that's, you know, been in my corner from day one, but he's also willing to sponsor the event venue for this first kickoff for community outreach.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for the work you're doing. We'll also get this up on channel3000.com.
Oh, thank you too.
We appreciate it. Remember to let me know what inspires you in the 608. You can reach out either on social media or email for a chance to be featured.
All right, 6:45 now. Chris Reese joining us with your first warn weather, your certified most accurate. Boy, after yesterday, Chris, I was hoping for another beautiful sunrise.
I know, but unfortunately, we have more cloud cover moving into the picture ahead of a rain chance that I am tracking as we really start to move towards late today. It's not the best rain chance. It's not going to be super widespread, but it will be gray. 39 this morning headed out the door. Wind chills also lining up with temperatures. The wind is relatively light if it blows at all where you are. The bulk of the moisture is farther to our south. We're going to track what's mainly to our west. That's what's going to bring us the best chance to see some showers out there. I'm not really expecting thunder, so truly this would all be showers, and that arrives much later. The expectation initially was that this would arrive around lunchtime today, but it's been delayed by some hours, and I even do expect future track to be overdone here. I'm expecting more so spotty showers in nature, not this slug of moisture coming through, but we'll keep those spotty shower chances around into parts of your Friday. So we're gray and a little damp throughout this evening and into parts of tomorrow as well. Still warming up next week as we are going to see temperatures really begin to increase. Our average high into the mid-60s. We're looking at highs in the mid-80s next week.
All right, Chris Reese, we appreciate it. Thank you very much. The National Retail Federation is projecting we will spend $31.7 billion for Mother's Day. It's about $3 billion more than last year. Prices for everything from flowers to jewelry have gone up.
Unfortunately, metal prices have skyrocketed. So, you know, if you're looking at buying any gold, any silver, you're probably going to pay anywhere from 35 to 40% more than what you paid last year.
Including outings like dinner or brunch, consumers are expected to spend a record average of $245 on Mother's Day. You're worth it though, Mom. And this year, the NRF says people aren't going for the usual flowers and candy. They're seeing an uptick in experience gifts like concerts or sports tickets.
You've probably heard about Take Your Kids to Work Day or maybe Bring Your Parents to School, but get ready to take your tractor to school day. Maybe that is just a Midwestern thing, but this week, students in Miss West Salem are driving their tractors as a way to support the district's Future Farmers of America group. FFA chapter president says it's a great way to get more students involved in the club and with farming.
It's pretty cool being able to see everybody come out and support the FFA, but also be able to show off some of their hobbies that some people you might not realize do have tractors at their place, but then they bring them in and it's kind of cool to see all the different ones, different varieties, and see kind of what everybody's favorite tractor is.
Isaac Olson says Bring Your Tractor to School Day has been happening in West Salem for a few years now.
This year, the Vikings Cruise Lines is taking on the Great Lakes. They have ships that stop in Milwaukee, Detroit, and Ontario, but one small Wisconsin town also gearing up to be a stop on the line. Quinn Gorham reports.
Bayfield is a unique little town. I mean, it has a lot to offer, a lot of outdoor activity.
Mary Grant has owned the Keeper of the Light gift shop for almost 15 years now. This summer, however, will be different. For the first time ever, Bayfield will be a destination for Viking Cruise Line's Great Lakes tour.
They're going places and doing different things. I hope they thoroughly come and enjoy their time.
That excitement didn't come without careful planning from the city.
There'll be temporary fencing that'll be assembled.
Ted Doherty is the chair of the Bayfield Harbor Commission, who helped carefully plan out the entire entry process for the cruise ships. He says they need to comply with very specific travel regulations to get things ready to go.
So it included us or the city coming up with a facility security plan, hiring a facility security officer. Those plans have to be submitted through the Coast Guard. And it actually entails a secure area.
When the boats arrive here in Bayfield, they'll actually anchor all the way out on Lake Superior, where they'll then be put on shuttles that'll come into the harbor here and dock alongside right here. Then they'll come off and go into a TSA-style screening station that'll be right here on the port.
I mean, this is, Boardwalk and Park Place for Bayfield, Wisconsin. It's a wonderful town because of our location.
And with the ship's arrival just under a month away, Grant hopes their new visitors will have nothing but praise by the time they leave.
And they're going to go back to their homes and spread the word about our little town here. And hopefully that in return will send more business our way.
6:49 coming up in the morning sprint. You might be able to get some money back from TurboTax. We'll tell you why.
But first, if you have a little kid turning 3 soon, please let us know so we can show their picture on TV. Thanks for watching News 3 Now this morning.
Look Who's 3 is sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
The price of gold is at a 7-year high. Get top cash on the spot for your gold at Diamond Select. Cash in today while the price of gold is high. Don't miss out. Get instant cash for your gold today at Diamond Select, downtown Stoughton.
At Papa Murphy's, we build your pizza with the freshest ingredients. You take it and bake it fresh in your oven.
So technically, I make the pizza.
At Papa Murphy's, we make great pizza, so you can make the pizza great. Papa Murphy's, change the way you pizza.
I'm with Paul Delahunt, president of Renewal by Anderson. So, Paul, how do you know your Fiberx window is going to hold up over time?
Well, Dean, is the full-service replacement division of Anderson. Longevity is in our DNA. But last year, we conducted a long-term durability study. After 2 decades, our windows were as easy to open and close as the day they were installed.
If you're looking for a replacement window solution that's going to last, look no further than Renewal by Anderson.
Call now to schedule your free in-home consultation and take advantage of this limited-time offer. Renewal by Anderson, the better way to a better window.
Your mission, stand up to moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis and take it on with Rinvoq. Rinvoq, a once-daily pill, can dramatically improve symptoms. Rinvoq helps tame pain, stiffness, swelling, and for some, Rinvoq can even significantly reduce RA fatigue. That's Rinvoq relief. With RA, your overactive immune system attacks your joints. Rinvoq regulates it to help stop the attack.
Rinvoq can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB, serious infections and blood clots, some fatal, cancers, including lymphoma and skin cancer, death, heart attack, stroke, and tears in the stomach or intestines occurred. People 50 and older with at least one heart disease risk factor have higher risks. Don't take if allergic to Rinvoq, as serious reactions can occur. Tell your doctor if you are or may become pregnant.
Talk to your rheumatologist about Rinvoq relief. Rinvoq, make it your mission. Learn how AbbVie could help you save on Rinvoq.
Hold on, I'm coming. You didn't tell me you were getting McDonald's.
Right now, enjoy a $5.50 burrito meal deal, only at McDonald's.
The best of Broadway returns to Madison. 6, Hadestown, Pretty Woman, Chicago, Tootsie, Jesus Christ Superstar, and the return of Disney's The Lion King. An unforgettable season to look forward to. Find your seats at Overture.org. Broadway at Overture's 22-23 season.
From a diamond engagement to a diamond anniversary and everything in between, we shop the diamond capitals of the world so you don't have to. At Diamond Select, we also fix, reset, and remake jewelry too. Diamond Select in downtown Stoughton.
Here for you in a heartbeat. SSM Health, Heart and Vascular Care.
It is 6:52, time for the morning sprint.
The owner of Intuit TurboTax will pay customers $141 million in restitution after being accused of overcharging them for what should have been free services. Filers who use TurboTax's free edition for tax years 2016 through 2018 will get about $30 for each year they were charged when that service should have been free. Lawyers say about 4.4 million customers were unfairly charged.
New fencing was put up around the Supreme Court overnight, the latest sign of growing conflict nationwide. Americans in about 24 states will likely lose some or all of abortion rights if court overturns Roe v. Wade later this year. Congressional Democrats don't have the numbers to put abortion rights into law, but they plan on holding a vote anyway, with midterm elections just a few months away.
Madison police are investigating after an attempted carjacking in broad daylight. It happened at a business off the Beltline just after 1 on Sunday. A man told officers he was waiting in his vehicle outside the business when a group of people approached him. They showed a gun, threatened him, tried to get inside. No one was injured, and the car was not taken.
Here's something to check out on Friday. The bodega is returning to Breeze Stevens Field. Admission is free with gates opening at 5 tomorrow night. There will be over 60 vendors and plenty of goods to choose from. This is the first of 3 markets there, a second set for June 3rd, another on July 22nd.
Don't miss your chance to see the corpse flower. Old Brick Garden says one of them is officially in bloom and it only lasts between 24 and 36 hours. Doesn't bloom again for another decade. The Bolts Conservatory will be open for special extended hours today from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. so as many as possible can get a look and a sniff.
Theater veteran Ariana DeBose will host this year's Tony Awards on June 12th. It's happening at New York City's Radio City Music Hall. In March, DeBose won an Oscar for her portrayal of Anita in Steven Spielberg's West Side Story remake. You'll be able to catch the 75th Tony Awards live on CBS or stream anytime on Paramount+.
The Milwaukee Brewers have won 6 of their last 7 games, and they were able to sweep the Cincinnati Reds last night. Final score Milwaukee 18-4. Rowdy Tellez got a career high of 8 RBIs in a single game. That's the most ever by a player in franchise history. The teams play again today at 12:40.
A spinoff of the BA2 subvariant is now the cause of 1 in 3 new COVID cases here in the U.S. The CDC estimating it caused around 62% of recent cases in eastern regions, including New York. Researchers believe several Omicron subvariants have a mutation that helps the virus bind more tightly to our cells and hide from antibodies that try to block the virus from infecting us.
Russia stepping up bombardments across Ukraine in an effort to destroy infrastructure, including power and rail lines. Russian troops are trying to cut off incoming weapon supplies to Ukrainian forces.
The oldest son of former President Trump has met with congressional committee investigating the January 6th insurrection. The interview with Donald Trump Jr. took place Tuesday. Trump Jr. is now the second of Trump's children known to have spoken to the committee after his sister Ivanka sat down with lawmakers for 8 hours in early April.
We are waking up to cloudy skies this morning. Temperatures are into the low 40s at this point. We'll continue to warm things up as we go throughout today. We'll continue to watch that cloud cover stream in. We're going to warm things up to the upper 50s, close to 60 for your high today. Still warm. Not as warm as yesterday, but it's still going to feel good overall. The thing is, the cloud cover increases. You might get a shower as we start to move towards the evening. That is one thing to watch for. Most of our showers are back to our west at this point, but we'll watch them as they inch closer. Some additional showers tomorrow, 65 and sun on Saturday, 80s are showing up moving into next week.
Flipping the switch from winter to summer.
Yes, we are all in one.
We love to see it.
Thanks, Chris.
Stay with us, folks. We have more local news and weather coming up at 7:25 right here on News 3 Now this morning.